Hello, Crew and Nikki. It is Sunday the 17th of May, and I am just cutting together all the video footage I've had in the past. And this is Gareth riding his bike, Taryn riding his bike. Sorry, that was Taryn riding his bike right there. And now we're going to Bend. So that first clip was from a month ago. That was actually April 18th. We were in Bend this last weekend, and this is us at the resort in Bend, where it was, this is Sunriver. We were there for Gareth's tennis tournament, and we got in and out of the pool a bit. It was cold. Every morning we woke up, and there was frost on the ground, so it got below freezing every night. I think the highest temperature we hit was probably in the high 50s. This is me swimming laps. Look at me swimming laps, working hard, obviously working really hard because I am wearing my glasses while I'm swimming laps. So yeah, we had a good time at the resort. Tara and I had a good time. We rode our bikes a lot, which was good, and we swam in the pool, and we rode our bikes to get ice cream, which I'll show some footage of later. But we were there to watch Gareth play tennis, and here's Gareth playing tennis. He and Jeremy had a good time. They lost their first round match, so they went into the loser's bracket, and then they won 2 matches in the loser's brackets. Actually, this is a great shot right here by Gareth. Yeah. And then they won their next 2 matches, and they actually made it to the finals of the consolation round, where they lost a fairly close match. Actually, the team that beat them was more consistent than they were as a team. This is them and playing that. And actually, this drives me crazy. See Gareth standing there with his arms crossed while his partner is returning serve, and he's not ready. And he did this all the time, and it drove me absolutely nuts. But they had a good time. They played pretty well. I think he was in a good mood afterwards. At least they won a couple matches. And they could have easily won both the matches they lost had they been a little bit sharper. But they probably ended up about where they deserved. So as I said, Taryn and I rode our bikes, and we rode our bikes to get ice cream a couple times. And this is us sitting in the shop getting ice cream. The other really cool thing that we did on this trip was we went to Lava Lands, which I'm sure, Nikki, you've been to. It's the cinder cone right outside of Sunriver, and it's actually amazing to check it out. And kind of at the last minute on Saturday afternoon / evening, I talked Taryn into going. And Sarah's actually sprained her ankle pretty badly playing tennis, so she was unable to keep up with us walking up this trail. But it was really nice, and Taryn just thought this was awesome. The landscape is so striking and so amazing, and it was just really cool to see. So the trip was fun. We were there. We went up on Tuesday evening, and we just came home on Sunday, which is today. And like I said, it was actually cold up there the whole time. Sarah was cold the whole time. You know, the unit we were in did not get particularly warm. But yeah, we had a good time. Carew, if you haven't been to this to Lava Lands, basically this is a cinder cone that's 7,000 years old, and if you look right up where we're looking now, there's sort of you'll see a sort of a circular formation in the side of the cinder cone, and that was a vent in the side of the cinder cone that all this lava flowed out of, that formed this 10 square miles of lava flow that Taryn and I decided looked like Mordor. You can see it kind of up there to the right past Taryn in this shot. And it was, it's the scope and the size and the power associated with this whole landscape is just awe-inspiring, and Taryn actually loved it. He really, really enjoyed seeing this. Yeah, so right in the middle is where that hole was in the side of the cinder cone, right there. And we just really enjoyed this. And you get out and you'll see here there's a vista I'm going to pan through in this next shot. But it looks, Kurat, I'm not sure. I know we've been here before with the other kids, but I don't know if I did video. But the landscape is just so stunning. Taryn called it, what did he say, indescribable, or I can't remember. He used other superlatives to describe it. And I told him if he was describing it accurately as indescribable, then that's an oxymoron. He didn't think that was very funny, but whatever. So, yeah, we had a good time on this trip. The drive up was not too bad, and the drive back was nice today. We actually stopped at an RV show to look at camper vans just for fun, so I could get Sarah to just actually think about the possibility of a camper van, which is always difficult. But, yeah. So I'm not sure what else is going on here. Have a little more footage. Oh, at the end here, I'm going to set up the final clip. It is a squirrel eviscerating a pine cone. And I'm not sure you can see it that well. It's the clip after this one because the lighting wasn't great. But we could hear it really clearly from where we were, but I don't think you could catch the sound on the video. So there's a squirrel right in the middle there. I don't know if you can see it. You'll see it move here in a second. Yeah, basically it's going to run up the side and then get up on top. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Squirrel eviscerating the pine cone. Hope you guys have a great time. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.